Hey, business building warrior, it's Jim. Welcome to Silent Sales Machine Radio. I've got a short episode for you today. We've been doing more of those lately. This one, as always, has a little bit of something for everyone, meaning if you're brand new to e-commerce and selling online, you haven't even launched an Amazon business, which is a lot of what we talk about around here, we got something for you. Or maybe you've been around a while. You're building a profitable business online. You've got a successful stream of income coming from Amazon. I've got something for you as well. So as you've heard, we do things a little differently in this community. You've probably heard that. Maybe this is your first episode. So this is me telling you, yes, we do things very differently around here. In the landscape of Amazon opportunity educators, we've been doing it longer than anyone out there, to my knowledge. I'm coming up on over 19 years, almost 20 years of experience of teaching e-commerce. We've got the oldest, most established course in the Amazon seller space, the Proven Amazon course. It's a course that so many other courses are held up against and compared to constantly. But we use a unique approach that still so few other people teach. Well, why is it that so few people teach the strategies that we do? And I'll introduce the concept of the Amazon pyramid here in just a second. So that'll help explain what I'm going at here as well. But how is what we do differently? Well, we teach people to wade slowly into the opportunity. Instead of spending thousands of dollars and trying to launch their own new branded product that has to go through tons of red tape and discovery and research, that whole process is pushed so heavily by so many experts in this arena simply because it's a great way to get people to pay you a lot of money up front. We don't do that. If you're a brand new seller, you have no business launching a private label product. You've heard us say many times on this show, if you've listened to other episodes, that you have about a 95% chance of failure if you're new to the Amazon arena and you try to launch a new product there. I'll repeat that, 95% chance of failure if you're new to Amazon and you've never made money there before and you're trying to launch a new product. Yet so many people pour so much money. I've got to imagine it's hundreds of millions of dollars at this point of broken dreams, people pouring money into trying to launch a product on Amazon that they had no business buying the course from the experts and the consultants and spending all that money on advertising and shipping and legal fees. And now they've got a garage full of stuff they can't sell. It happens all the time. We avoid that scenario completely. It literally does not happen to the people in our community who go through the process that we teach because we start you off small. And this is where we get into the pyramid structure. Just imagine the bottom of the pyramid is the easier, lower risk models. And the top of the pyramid is the higher return, slightly higher risk models that require more, maybe, let's say, expertise, experience, preparation. There's some prerequisites to getting to the top of the pyramid. So the people who come running along and think they're going to jump on top of this pyramid, well, that's why there's a 95% failure rate. They have no business going for it. And I would call it borderline irresponsible to my colleagues in the industry who take that approach of trying to cram everybody into the private label arena. It's just flat irresponsible. You don't have to look far to see the complaints. There's a reason that in our Facebook community of almost 70,000 sellers from around the world, you just don't see people complaining about, well, I tried to launch my product and it's just not working. Well, people who go down the path that we train, you don't hear that complaint because you don't get to that point until you're ready for that. And I am part owner of a company that helps people launch successful brands. I very easily could try to shove everyone in that direction, but we simply don't. There's good reason for it, as I've already explained. So what are these levels of the pyramid? We start you off very basic stuff. And now when I say basic, it doesn't mean it's not profitable. It's highly profitable. Plenty of people stay right at this basic level and build very healthy 6-7-figure businesses at great net margins. You can scroll through hundreds of these success stories in our free Facebook group. There's a link, silentjim.com. Come join us. Hey, quick break while I tell you about a fantastic sponsor, someone who's been a member of this community for a long time, Jonathan Swart and his family, since 2016. They built a company called ilovesupplies.com. They have great poly bags. These bags have strips on them when you peel it that don't cling to your hand or to the product. You don't have to flick your wrists. Printed right on the bags are the size of the bag in case they get mixed together. It's a beautiful feature. It also says ready to ship right on the bag. so you don't have to worry about putting stickers as much as you do currently. It really speeds up the time you spend prepping your product, which makes a big difference. Contact them at ilovesupplies.com. That's ilovesupplies.com. When you email them, use the email address igotmybags ilovesupplies.com. Again, the email address igotmybags ilovesupplies.com. Check the show notes. All the information is there as well. It's highly profitable. Plenty of people stay right at this basic level and build very healthy 6-7-figure businesses at great net margins. You can scroll through hundreds of these success stories in our free Facebook group. There's a link, silentjim.com. Come join us. Click on the topic tag in that group and you'll see success stories, and you can scroll through hundreds and hundreds of stories. Dozens of those stories are guests on this podcast. But that first basic model is sourcing local, either online or off retail shelves, finding products that flip fast for great income, building a system around that model. We call it the replens model. It's not scanning barcodes. It's not just going to clearance aisles. It's actually a very viable business. You can start scanning barcodes if you'd like. Feel free. Anyone can do that. You don't even really need anyone to necessarily train you, but that's a scramble. It's hitting clearance aisles. You can find free videos on YouTube that'll talk you through how to do that. I think that opportunity caps out at around, I don't know, $50,000 to $60,000 a year income once everything's said and done if you truly hustle. And plus, you never know if you're going to find stuff or not. You got to hustle constantly. The model we start people out at isn't there. It's the replens model, finding products you can sell over and over again that are easily sourced. From there, you can move into some wholesale. We've got the best wholesale training on the planet from my vantage point, as evidenced by how fast we can help you find wholesale opportunities. ProvenWholesaleSourcing.com is where we have that training. It's quickly being integrated into everything we do around here in the structure of kind of climbing the ladder, this new strategy that we're using, Proven Wholesale Sourcing. After you're doing some wholesale, you can start to maybe get into bundling, and those two are kind of interchangeable from my vantage point. Not just setting up bundles that others can compete with you on, but unique bundles branded to you. It's as good, if not better, than finding a new private label product. Imagine grabbing common household items that you can pull off a store shelf, putting them into a bundle that makes sense, and launching that bundle in a way that no one can compete with you. Now, most bundles, people can compete with you. Other sellers can go buy the same products and compete. Well, not the way we teach it. The proven bundling, what's it called? No, provenbrandbuilding.com is the name of the course, provenbrandbuilding.com. We're starting to teach these strategies for getting yourself brand registered with Amazon, creating a unique brand, a box, a unique offer of some sort that sets you apart. We've got a company that can help you with the graphic and the design if you want. We can even help you build a website so the brand is legit. You can really lock it down, but you're not having to go invent new products. So we're kind of slowly climbing the pyramid here, right? You can kind of see where these opportunities start to stack. From there, you can start to get into maybe helping other people, consulting with other people on how to set up an Amazon business, help brands that aren't on Amazon, get paid a percent. That's one of the trainings in our comprehensive Proven Amazon course. If you're brand new around here, you should know the Proven Amazon course is where all of our content goes. We got something for every stage of the pyramid. We've got all the content in there for you, no matter where you are in your journey. But the PPP module, Proven Product Partnering module, is where we train you how to partner up with brands and help them launch and get paid a percent. Incredible model. The sky is the limit with that model. And you talk about diversifying your Amazon income. There's nothing else that comes close. It's a tremendous way to have a percentage of multiple Amazon businesses. That's a cool concept. And at the top of the pyramid, that's where we put launching your own product, like really getting in and building a better mousetrap. Going through all of the legal, all of the trademark, all of the branding, all of the pay-per-click training, all of the higher level. And we've had many success stories in this arena, but you can start to see why we put that at the top of the pyramid simply because it's a lot of work. There's a lot of risk there. You need to know the landscape. You need to know what it is you're dealing with exactly before you go down that road. So that's why we put that opportunity towards the top. And we don't bring our new students in and encourage them to jump into the risky strategies that pretty much just fill your garage with product most of the time. You don't have to look far at all to find hundreds and hundreds of sob stories of people who bought a product, thought they were going to launch it, tried to spend a bunch of money on pay-per-click. They were maybe breaking even at best. They got frustrated and walked away from Amazon with a garage full of inventory. It happens all day, every day. Because if you go to YouTube and you type in, I want to learn how to sell on Amazon, you're going to see hundreds of videos of people pushing pricey courses, software, and they're going to shove you down this multiple month, tens of thousands of dollars spent journey where you'll be blaming yourself at the end. But the course creators and the tool creators, well, they're making a ton of money off of you if you go down that path. It's a sad thing. We see it all the time. One of the students in our community calls the private label model, PL, as it's called in the industry. Well, she calls it the pants losing model because that's what happens to most people who go down that road. So that's the pyramid. I hope it helps you out today. I hope you can kind of visualize where you belong on that pyramid. If you're brand new to all of it, hey, listen to a few episodes of this podcast. Here's some of the dozens of recent success stories. Get into our free Facebook group. If you're ready to take that next step, Proven Amazon course. There's a link below this video or near this video, provenamazoncourse.com. Or if you want to get a coach, we've got dozens of incredible coaches on our team who were all formerly students who went through our training. They've built incredible businesses. All of our coaches have thriving businesses right now. They're not script readers. They're not going through a workbook with you getting paid $10 an hour. No, these are people who have businesses and they want to work with you, a handful of students at a time, and help them build just like they did. That's our coaching program. There's a link near here too. You can text us if you want as well. That information and details are below this video as well. But I'm going to sign off here. Promise this would be short. God bless you, business building warrior. We'll have another great full episode for you of Silent Sales Machine Radio very soon. Hey, before I let you go, one last reminder, our incredible sponsors, ilovesupplies.com. There's a link in the show notes. Go check out their poly bags. It will speed up the process of getting your inventory ready to send to Amazon. Time is money. They can help you out. ilovesupplies.com.